One day at work, my manager asked me to make a Google Sheet. Now, it's a very simple and easy task, but I noticed that out of nowhere, my chest tightened, my heart started to beat very fast, I couldn't breathe, and after like 1 or 2 minutes, there were tears in my eyes. And to hide my whole situation, the tears and the embarrassment, I ran towards the bathroom. I cried there for a couple of minutes, and once I'm done, I washed my face, and then I was able to come back to my seat. That's a kind of moment anxiety creates, and you can't do anything about it. I've been living with depression and anxiety for about 10 years now. On this channel, I share my own experiences to feel a little sense of accomplishment for myself and also to raise awareness for others who might be going through something familiar. So, if you are into mental health related topics, make sure to subscribe and also share this channel with someone who might need it. From what I have personally experienced, anxiety is basically the fear that something bad is about to happen in the future. And I believe that it usually shows up in two ways: healthy anxiety and unhealthy anxiety. Now, healthy anxiety isn't actually a bad thing, it helps you prepare. For example, if you're a student, that nervous feeling you have before exams pushes you to study to ensure your good grades. And similarly, if you are an adult, worrying about your finances and other responsibilities motivates you or kind of pushes you to work hard, get a good job, and pre plan for the future. So it's like an early warning type of system that helps you stay safe and ready for the future so you can avoid bad outcomes in the future. When that same anxiety gets out of control, that's when it becomes unhealthy. Instead of preparing you for the future, it traps you in constant fear. You keep asking yourself things like, what if something bad happens? What if I fail? What if I can't handle it? I know this feeling all too well. Back in university, my mind would race with questions like, how will I get a job? What kind of job will it be? What if I don't get one at all? How will I take care of my family? When you're stuck in anxiety, your brain acts like those future problems are already happening right now. The danger is not in the future, it's present, it's right in front of you, and you constantly remain in alert mode. Your flight or fight system never shuts off. And instead of seeing the future as a mix of possibilities, both good and bad, you only see danger. But here's the thing: if there is a 50% chance things might go wrong, there is also a 50% chance they might go right. Sometimes the positive outcome is even more likely. But anxiety doesn't let you think about that. It completely shuts out your hope. Symptoms of anxiety don't remain in just your head, they show up in your body too. Now, for me, the most common one was tightness in my chest. Sometimes it felt like I was having a heart attack. My stomach would clench up, my heartbeat would pound like crazy, and breathing became really, really hard. And either I couldn't sleep at all or I'd wake up over and over in the middle of the night. And during severe anxiety attacks, I'd break down crying, sometimes at the office and sometimes in public. And in those moments, No matter how badly I wanted to control it, I just couldn't. One thing I learned from my personal experience is that anxiety doesn't just affect how you feel, it completely changes how you think. At first, mine was only about jobs and career and future, but later it spread everywhere. My mind started to scan every part of my life for danger and for negative outcome only. I became someone who only saw the negative side of any situation of my life. Anxiety takes one worry and slowly multiplies it into every corner of your life. That's why it's so important to recognize it early. Healthy anxiety can be helpful, but your unhealthy anxiety can really damage your mental health if you let it grow unchecked. If you notice anxiety is showing up in your thoughts or in your body, don't ignore it. Get help, talk to someone, try treatment options. The earlier you deal with it, the better. I say this not just from theory, but from living through it myself for years. In future videos, I'll share more about my personal experiences with depression, anxiety, treatments, and coping strategies. If this video helped you, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Thanks for watching.